what is in the news today.
Yeah.
We've got some exciting stuff today.
We got some exciting stuff. We've got a lot of gear, we've got a lot of hardware, but we're going to start with Bleass. We found Bleass on Synthtopia, and then we just tweeted out that we're talking about them this week, and they sent us some licenses for their new synthesizer, a really aptly named Megalit Soft. I bloody love this name.
Yeah, it's a good name.
It is. And so Sunwarper and I had a little playthrough, had a little stuff. So we've got a few pre-recorded videos for the first time. We're going to try this for a little bit. We've done a bit of a walkthrough of what it sounds like and what it looks like. And then Sunwarper's gone and performed on it as well. So yeah, it's a great little thing. It's for iOS and for desktop. It's a wavetable synth. It's got 4 independent LFOs. And patch. What I really love is patch randomization. You can roll a dice and it will just create a patch out of nothing.
Everyone should do that. Love it.
It's great, isn't it? So yeah, should we show them what it's all about, Sunwarper?
Yeah. So as Curtis mentioned, we'll start with a little bit of a walkthrough that Curtis made, and then we'll give a sound demo that I made over in Logic. But we'll start with his. So let me switch over to it.
Quick disclaimer.
Oh yeah, quick disclaimer. Thank you very much, Ian Lake. They sent us these licenses, but they haven't told us what to say or anything. It's just,
they don't have any control over the content, but
No.
They were kind enough to provide licenses for it.
The company Bleass have released a new soft synth called the Megalit. As you can see from the screen itself, it is incredibly vibrant visually. And everything is a visual aspect. You can see the waveforms on the wavetable. The ADSN is completely visual. Everything that you can see there is built for the visual aspect, and that's what I think really makes this synthesizer work. Now, they were kind enough to send Sunwarper and I a couple of licenses to start playing around, and yeah, that's what we've been doing basically. So I thought I'd take you through what I've been doing. So if I bring you up here, everything you see here has been made using the Megalit. So we start off with a bass. In that lush. We have a high drone, which I've frozen out just for CPU. Very nice. We have a low drone, again, for frozen out for CPU. I made this kind of glitchy thing from a preset. Made around with a bit of shimmer and a bit of a granulizer also from Bleass. There's a bit of auto pan, but I don't know if you can pick that up right there. Kind of a bit glitchy, a bit nice, following the bass line. And then I went into their rhythmic patterns. So we have some hats, just keyed out on a MIDI controller, and a kick. So this is all, like I say, this is all from the Megalit in its own right. And the only signal chains from after it are, again, they're all Bleass, but it's sometimes a little bit of reverb, sometimes a little bit of saturation, that kind of thing. But it's all, the basis is from this synthesizer. So let's have a listen. So that's just a small snippet, nothing massive. You can see what it does though. It's incredibly versatile. Great for pads, great for glitchy electronic stuff, percussion, drones. I haven't gone into it. You can't see the example here, but there's a great amount of keys in there, for example, as well. It's a very versatile synth. So yeah, I'll go check it out if I were you. So that we had a bit of a breakdown and we had a performance, and those are all presets. I added a few bits in the effects chain, but kept the presets to what they are. And those presets are just pure inspiration straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing. And just the visual aspect of it, just how colorful, vibrant it is, and how dynamic the whole thing is. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Yeah, I should say I used shimmer for the pad. I faded it in, so it started without any. It was all dry, and then I brought it to about 20 to get a little shimmering effect, and then that was the Space Sheep preset, adjusted a little bit, and then I used the Boards preset for the arpeggio. I also had shimmer, but I did no pitch shifting. It was just like background extra reverb and stuff like that. Very cool. I really enjoyed the presets. I will say it's a very deep synth, and so it'll take a little time to really get all the nuances and subtleties of it, and how to make a patch, like a very complex patch, similar to the ones that are the presets. So it's something I feel like it sounds great right out of the box, so to speak. It's a plugin, but giving it time and learning it, it will reap a lot of benefits. But Eon, like, what did you think about the synth?
Sold.
Of course it is. Yeah.
I don't know why I even asked.
Well, not that I'm an easy popper or anything, but every now and then somebody does create a bit of software that makes you fall in love with plugins again. As somebody who's really into hardware, and
yeah,
I mean, it's like you said, it's an inspiration box, with presets that good, and that's your starting point. The quality of the effects, the reverb, the shimmers, and so on, that they sound really good. Quite often these things can sound a little bit grainy or a little bit 16-bit or something. They just it's gonna set me off. I just know it. So I was just listening to that thinking, oh, ideas. So yeah, I really like it. What's the list price for it?
Well, it's currently it's on a Black Friday sale, so it's on $50 for the desktop right now, and it's 15 USD for the app in the App Store. So it's on desktop and it is on mobile devices as well. So yeah, usually the synth itself is about 99, but you can snap it up for half price right at the moment.
Even full price, it sounds like a bit of a bargain in the sense of like sound quality.
Yeah, it's pristine for sure.
Yeah, and I think it's what we're going to be talking as we go into the next couple of segments. We're going to be talking about prices and how much we pay for our gear and our soft synths. I mean, and how much is worth for that personally for $50 or even for $100, like you say, to get all that coming out of just that. It's wonderful.
Doesn't sound like a plugin. It sounds like something good going through something else, something good, and then probably a third something good as well.
Well, there's a suite of effects built in. I saw some chorus, reverb. There's probably other ones. And I also wanted to mention, I almost did a completely different song that was using just the Boards patch and a bunch of pitch shifting. And it just had this incredibly lush sound. I mean, like Curtis said, it's definitely an idea generator. It's really fun to see. And I've been moving away from VSTs a lot lately. So that is pulling me back in, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody always does it, don't they? And
yeah.
This is an absolute prime candidate, really.
Yeah, Curtis, do you want to put a link to their website in the chat if anybody wants to check it out?
I will, yes. I'll bring it up. I'll put it in the chat as we move across to the next segment.
Do they have a demo?
I
don't know, actually, but we'll find out.
They have a couple of like demos on YouTube already, if that's what you mean.
Do you mean like a downloaded demo? Is that what you mean? You can download it.
One that makes noise.
They might, because when I downloaded it, I was able to open it. The way you register the license, you download it first, you open it in your DAW, and then you put in the license. So you might be able to use it for like one of those things where it's 20 minutes or something to that effect. I'm not sure, but you were definitely able to open it in the DAW just from downloading it.
Sometimes hearing is believing, really, isn't it? Having a go yourself.
It is.
Definitely.
Oh, I see what you're saying. When I downloaded it and I installed it, I could play it, use it.
Oh, you could?
I had to register it. I had to register it before I could do anything with it. So yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
We'd like to know what you guys in the chat think, either listening live or chatting back. So if you like that clip, consider checking out our full live stream, Audionautic Deep Space Network, on YouTube, Spotify, and on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, and you can also join us for the live stream of said podcast at 7 p.m. UTC, 11 a.m. Pacific.
Wonderful, yes. And finally, we have got the Audionautic Radio playlist, which is down in the description below. All the latest and the greatest of the underground electronica world that you see there. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, if you're looking